Hello.
Oh, yes. Hi, how are you? This is the attorney, Arkady Frekhtman.
Hey, yeah, how you doing?
Oh, good, good. How are you? How's everything?
Uh, as we talked before, I had two bulging discs, but they only repaired one of them.
Oh, I see, I see. So just remind me, like, what happened? What are the facts of how you got injured and the incident?
Well, I walked out on my back deck, and you know how people lean back against the railings of decks, porches, what have you.
Yeah,
So
of course.
I did that. I wasn't sitting on the railing or nothing, and the railing came down, and I went over with it.
Oh, I see. And was there any problem with the railing before? Had you ever complained about the railing? Any issues with it before the date of the incident?
I complained about the other side of the deck that was wobbly and stuff, and the skirting that had rotted away. And I told him, he told me just to nail up a board.
Mm-hmm. And where did this happen? What is the city that you're in?
Romulus, Michigan.
Oh, Romulus. What major city is that near? What big city is it?
Detroit.
Oh, okay, near Detroit. And what was the date of the fall? When did you fall?
Oh, geez. November 14th.
Of what year? Of 20?
What year was that? 2024, I do believe.
Oh, so just last year. So it's been like about what, like seven plus what, two, like 9 months ago, something like that, right? Like last November?
Something like that.
Okay, okay. And then what type of injury did you sustain? You said two bulging discs?
Two bulging disc, and they said some other things. I didn't really pay attention.
Well, what's bothering you? How has it affected your life? Like, what are the sim?
Right, right now, since like I said, I had one repaired. I can't even bend, twist, lift, none of that.
And when you say repaired, what did they do? What type of procedure was it?
I don't know the name of the procedure, but they put a cage in and the screws and the bars to hold the vertebrae together, or
Oh, so that's a fusion. They did a fusion on one level?
fusion.
Oh, that's a pretty serious surgery. Wow. So that's pretty serious. And how old are you? What's your age?
I'm old. I'm 57.
That's not old. That's young. 57. That's good. No, that's a good case. I mean, yeah, so and did do you have a lawyer handling it?
Well, we have talked before, and you uh, ga- I guess gave my case to somebody here in Michigan. I forgot the name of the corp.
Oh, I recommended someone for you, and did that lawyer accept the case? Did they take the case?
Well, he talked to the other lawyer, the one I had, and his recommendation is for me to stay with him right now.
Okay, and which lawyer do you have now?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I remember this now. I think it's starting to ring a bell. Did I do a verdict search for you? Did I tell you like what verdicts Mr. had? And what did it and what did it turn up? Do you remember? Did it show something like significant or what was the
What, the verdict search?
yeah, like did it show? Oh yeah, I'm looking at it now. I just found it. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, yeah, the verdict search it showed oh he had one case for 20,000 and then
2-0.
he had another one for zero. And then he had another one for zero. Yeah, you're right, two for zero. So that's not so good. So which lawyer did I recommend? Do you remember the name of the lawyer? Because I have a lot of lawyers in Michigan, not just one. So if the first one, for whatever reason, said go back to Mr. It doesn't mean. I mean, if you want to, you can. But we could also try a second one, a third one. We have a lot of people in Michigan that we can refer to. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But he's not. He's up in like North Michigan, I think. He's not in Detroit. He's like up in like some kind of North Michigan. Yeah, I know who that is. Yeah, Tim. But yeah, yeah, he's up in like North Michigan. Yeah, I think he just doesn't like to take cases if someone else has been on them before. Because I tried him a few times. He never takes any case. So
Oh.
we could try someone else. We could try. I know a bunch of people in Detroit.
But yeah, if you can contact him and let him know the situation and the verdict search of the one lawyer, and see if I got a good case from them to take, and they will take it, have them get a hold of me.
Yeah. Actually, I was just speaking to this one lawyer near Detroit because they had a case in New York and they wanted to work with me. And it's actually a really good firm. It's this guy. Have you ever heard of Jeffrey Feiger? He's like a real famous attorney. It was actually his firm. So let me see if we could reach out to them because they had a case in New York they wanted to work on with us. So maybe what we could do is give them a Michigan case.
And I think possibly, I don't know if it has anything to do with the surgery. Ever since the surgery, well, I'm going to try to put it as nicely as I can. Um, the normal person usually goes to, let's say, the bathroom, a number two, if you know what that is, about once or twice a day, right?
Yeah.
Since my surgery, I went 4 times in 3 weeks.
I think that, I mean, the fact that you have this fusion, that's a big injury. That could be worth many, many like millions already. And then, see, when you have a fusion like that, it's going to also affect like other parts of your body. It's good, the recuperation, the recovery. So yeah, it could be something with regard to that, depending on because what you have is like, do you remember what level they did the fusion? Was it C4 or C5? Do you remember what level they did it in?
It was it was a lower back. I've in the past already had the 4 or 5 fused together, but this fusion was at the L3, L4, and I know L5 and S1 they're still bulged there. I think they call it a bulging disc, bulging whatever that was.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, and what's the status of the lawsuit? Has your existing lawyer, has he filed a lawsuit? Is it in court or is he trying to settle it?
I think he's getting the final stages together before he fires it in the court. I guess by what I understand. But I would like somebody, hopefully, with a winning, as you said, the verdict thing, winning record, and I'm not talking chump change, to handle my case. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. Yeah, so I think that, yeah. So let me work on this for you. Let me get you to a good lawyer. I think maybe this guy from like the Feiger law firm, he's good, or I have other people near Detroit that are really good. Because yeah, don't worry about that guy, because that guy, he's not even in Detroit. He's in way North Michigan. I think it was maybe a mistake of my case manager and one of my intake people, my secretary. She shouldn't have referred it to that guy, because that guy's way up in North Michigan. He's not nowhere near Detroit, and also he's like he never takes cases if somebody already has had a lawyer before. He only takes fresh cases. So it probably wasn't, it's not because you don't have a good case. It's probably just wasn't a good fit.
But I still got to have a talk with my doctor, see why he didn't do L5S1.
Yeah, you could look into that. Ask him. But are you feeling better after the surgery? When did you have the surgery? What was the date of the surgery? Do you remember, like approximately?
Between the 12th and the 15th of June.
Of this year, right? Just recently.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're still recovering. Wow. So no, I wish you a speedy recovery and the best of health. And yeah, let me work on it. I'll work on it today. I'm gonna text my office. We're gonna get you to in the right hands. Yeah, because that was a mistake. They shouldn't have sent you to that guy. Huh? Because that guy, like I said, he only takes fresh cases. So
Okay. Now I do know the people. If they contact them, can you tell them that I do have 2-slip discs, but they only fixed one of them?
right. So you wanna get the second one fixed as well, right?
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah. So I would just go back to the same doctor. If you can, if he's willing to take it, that's probably the best thing to do.
Oh no, that I am gonna do because he did a good job on the one he did.
Okay.
But I'm saying just bring that up to the next lawyer that you guys send to me and see if he'll take it. If not, if you know another good one, let them know.
Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, sounds good. So feel better. And like if you need another consult, if you have any questions, just text me. I'm happy to do another call. I'm gonna send it. I was typing some notes just so I don't forget. I'm gonna send everything now just so we take care of it and you get placed with the right person. But it sounds like a good case. You're gonna do well. Now, has this lawyer or has anyone told you how much insurance this place has? Is it like what kind of place is this? Is this like a condo or a apartment complex or with this railing? How much insurance?
It's a house. It's a house that's owned by a corporation,
Uh-huh. So it's just like one house? Just like one house, like, and how much insurance do they have on the house?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
And the lawyer never told you either?
No.
And did you know if the lawyer filed a lawsuit?
I don't. He, as of right now, I don't think he has. No.
Oh, okay, so no lawsuit. Yeah, so that's a good time. If there's no lawsuit, that's a good time to switch because it's harder to switch if you already have a lawsuit, you know? Because then the lawyer could say, well, I filed a lawsuit, I did all this work, and then the new lawyer is going to say, well, I don't want to get involved because like the first guy's going to take all the legal fee, you know, I have to do it for free. So, you know, but if he hasn't even filed a lawsuit, it's very early on. So that's a good time to like get the right lawyer and just, okay, so let me actually, you know what I'm going to do? When I get off the phone with you, I'm going to email the Feiger firm myself because I was talking to them about that New York case. So I'm going to email them right now and try to take care of it. Yeah, it'll be good. Okay. So yeah, let's stay in touch. If you have any questions, just text me. We'll do another call. And I wish you a quick recovery and all the best of health. Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay. Talk to you soon. Have a great day.
All right. You too now.
Okay. Bye-bye. Okay, so you could see with this particular client, it sounds like a good case because he's on a deck and the railing, he's just leaning on a railing, which is reasonable, right? Remember, negligence is the failure to use reasonable care, and reasonable conduct applies both to the plaintiff, the person suing, and the defendant, the person who's being sued. So here, he's leaning on a deck. That's reasonable. You could lean on a deck. That's what decks are for, like a railing. It's not supposed to collapse just from leaning on it. You know, he's not standing on it. He's not dancing on it. He's just leaning on it, right, with his back. The whole thing collapses, and he had made complaints before because this deck was rotten, and he was told, you know, nail a board to it. He's not supposed to nail a board to it. If he's renting the property, he's paying rent. The landlord is supposed to take care of it and make it habitable. You're not supposed to tell him to go nail a board to it. So it sounds like a negligent landlord, you know, completely irresponsible, not responding to tenant complaints, has this, you know, rotten deck that collapses. He falls over. He has a fusion surgery, which is a major surgery with a cage put in with screws and plates in his back, and he has this attorney who, you know, has a bad record, like two cases for zero and one case for 20K. He's not looking for zero. He's not looking for 20K. He's got to get into the right hands, somebody who can go to court and get him millions of dollars, and that's what I'm going to help him with. And there was like a prior referral, but I think that went to somebody who unfortunately only takes fresh cases. Some people have, like, you know, their own, you know, rules, like lawyers only want fresh cases. They will not touch a case if it had a prior lawyer. And my secretary made a mistake. She sent it to that guy, and that guy said no, because of course he's going to say no, he only takes fresh cases. This is not a fresh case. But that's good that we had another call, that he reached back out, and now we're going to fix it and get him into the right hands. Okay, everyone, have a great day. Talk to you soon.